First game, I got mid. I ban Ashkan. Action. My teammate for this game was the first pick, and he picks, of course, K'Sante, bro. K'Sante fam, bro. And the opponent picks Zoe, fuck. I thought to myself, I wanted to play Zoe this game. I have a new skin for her, and the opponent is still picking the first player from the opponent. And she eventually picks Gwen, and it was my time to pick now, and I had no idea what to play, but maybe to counter Zoe, I'm just gonna use the bald guy. The bald wizard that has a beard. Anyways, I was gonna go change my runes here, and I saw a streamer load out. Who the fuck is the streamer that has a build right here? I should put myself there. They should put my build here, with Zoe. So yeah, if the Riot Games employee is watching this, put my streamer load out here. I'm the greatest Zoe player of all time, I'm just saying. I was out of the game, I just go straight here to the pit, and I'm gonna place my ward on this spot because I thought, this is a good thumbnail spot. There's no like macro thing about this, but yeah. And I was back in the lane, and the only thing I really do here is just spam my abilities. I was getting hit by Zoe's first skill, and she was able to proc a lot of her first strike. That's okay, cause she'll never leave me. Will you ever now and never? As you can see here, we fought a lot in the lane, and it really didn't lead up to anything. We just lose a lot of mana, and I saw on the map that these two guys are fighting my jungler and the opponent's jungle. So I just go there, I use my ghost, I use my second seal to slow this guy up, and my damage is not really doing anything. I use my body to block the stun from Zoe, and I was able to protect my teammate here, and this is just pure masterclass. What can I say? After that, I was just walking back, then I saw the K'Sante ults the Gwen onto the fucking wall, and I was keen as fuck, but he couldn't really kill the chick, so she just escaped. Once I was back in the lane, I was just fighting this Zoe, spamming my abilities like a pure wizardry actioner of everything, and I couldn't really kill her, and the Mbessa is here, so I just used my walking stance to walk back. It's pure walking masterclass. What can I say? And after that, the Zed was here, so I just baited myself out here. I got hit by a first kill, and I slowed this chick up, and the Zed just holds that guy and beat him, bro. Beat him, bro. Beat him. Clearing the minions in mid lane, there's nothing left, so I just used my ult here. I thought that because these two top laners are fighting, I'm coming. The hero is here, so I used my flash and my slow, and he couldn't kill her. I was walking back after that, and the Zoe is obviously gonna come back in top lane, so I slowed this chick up, snared her, and I even dodged her land, pure masterclass. Then I walked up the top lane, then the support, the Pyke, was just killing everybody from my team. He got 2 people, and then I realized I was all alone, so I slowed up this guy so he cannot kill me. I dodged all the abilities. The Zoe tried to stun me up, and she hits me with her stuns, so I pretty much just die here. The dragon and Rafal the spawn, and I'm walking back here. I saw this Mbessa ulting the Zed, so I used my abilities here to stop. Stop this. Stop this debauchery. So I was able to kill that guy, from masterclass, and the Zed just got killed. What, fucking dumbass, and I'm all alone here, and I can't do anything. Wasting no time though, I use my plant here to just pop through and use my ult to pop the Gwen. 2v1, we're gonna kill her, first blood, and there's history. The rest is history. He's dead, bro. She's not dead actually. This game. Immediately we're doing the fault because the Zed is here, and me and K'Sante, bro, cannot be stopped. Me and K'Sante cannot be stopped, and I thought they should just push top lane, but the Zed was going for the blue, but he eventually drops their fault in top side. He listens to me. Sometime later, a fight was happening in bot side, and this Zoe was wreaking havoc, so of course I go there while my teammates are dead, and this Jhin is gonna try and push, so I use my flasher, slow this guy up, and the Zed is gonna kill everybody. The West history. The West history. I thought this Jhin would escape, but he did not, and I just killed this Zoe to protect the Zed. And me and Zed, must be stopped, bro. Me and Zed cannot be stopped. Once I was back in mid lane, I just killed minions, like a farmer, and this Mbessa was going for the K'Sante, so I used my abilities here, from masterclass. I was able to kill the opponent, and this K'Sante actually dies, and the Zoe tried to stun me up, and I dodged all his ability, and I was able to slow this chick up, and she just gets killed. The rest is history. She did not get killed actually. Enemy team got the second dragon, and I thought to myself, I'm not gonna let that happen again, because if they get the third dragon, they'll have the soul dragon, and that's not gonna be good for us. And You know, it's okay. I'm not gonna let that happen. In the map, the Gwen was split pushing, so I use my ult here. I know she's gonna recall in the bush. I'll place my ward here, and I dodge all her abilities. Her ult, I sidestep it. You know, pure wizardry, and I slow her up, and he did, but you know, he did. Look at her trying to do it away. Wait, she lives. Seconds later, the Ambessa is here, and the rest is history. We're just getting fought off, chase off. I use my snare again to slow up the Ambessa, and the rest is the... No? Look at K'Sante and Zed. Like, K'Sante, Zed, and me must be stopped. Like, what have I started? Look at them killing everyone. Like, what have I started here? Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Once I was alive, I saw this Kog'Maw chasing out the Jhin, and looking at this Kog'Maw, it reminds me of myself. I play ADC. Just like this guy, you know, me and Kog'Maw must be stopped, bro. After that, I was teleporting, you know, pure teleporting masterclass, and I was able to get one kill, you know, per KS, and these guys are trying to run away. As they see me, you know, that's just pure aura. Me and K'Sante really has that aura, and these guys are trying to 1v3 the K'Sante, so I teleported there because me and K'Sante cannot be stopped, bro. So yeah, we're just killing everyone here at top that, but we're not really doing any damage, and I just walk back here. I ping my teammates to do the dragon, and I use my flasher for baiting reasons. So that's actually on purpose, so the Zoe actually dies there. It was all a bait, and I die, and that's okay. It was all part of the Kekakudori die, and now we're just gonna get the dragon for free, you know, per pressure. Again, I was back here in mid lane, and my teammates are doing something I cannot, you know, deduct what they're doing, and I'm just spamming ML. I was able to get one kill. No, essentially, and the Zoe is of course gonna run away. She saw my damage, and that's just crazy. You know, pure aura right there. Nobody can stop me. I'm gonna stop me. So yeah, I just saved my Kog'Maw here, and the rest history, bro. The rest history, and this Pyke was trying to run away from me. Use my QSS to not get stun up, and I use my flash to just slow up this guy. This guy's pretty much dead, but you know, cannot escape me, and he actually escapes here, and she's gonna go for invincible, and I try to pretend that I'm not gonna kill him, and I didn't really kill him. But yeah, I'm just walking now. I heal myself, and the Zoe, you know, she has a crown, so I'm gonna try and cancel it out. So I use my first like God setup, and the Zoe is of course the Elder Dragon has spawned, and the Zed is about to do the craziest play of his life. You know, me and Zed, you know, must be stopped. So yeah, he just uses ult and was able to kill the Zoe, and I was just watching this Kog'Maw just kite away, and we're actually winning the clash. You know, me and my teammates, bro, must be stopped. That's just crazy, man. Like seriously, what have I started? Immediately when I spawn, of course, I use my ult because my teammates need my help. I know that, you know, even if they don't say it, I know my importance in this game. So yeah, I just go straight here, and the Pyke was dead, and it's 4v1. So I just go for the kill for this Jhin, and you know, the rest is history. You know, I'm gonna kill this guy. You cannot escape me, you know. Where you go, I go. And he actually escaped, so that we were doing the Baron after that 5v5, and the opponents are circling around us. I don't know where the Ambessa is gonna go in exactly, so I was trying to play back here. Also, the Jhin was ulting, and yes, the dragon was actually stolen by the opponent, but the rest is, you know, we're just killing everyone. I use my ult, you know, to just save my teammates. You know, they need my help, so yeah, I use my ult here. I go for this Zoe. She sends me up. It doesn't matter. I kill her, you know, mid deep. No mid deep. And yeah, at this point, we're just ending the game. The Gwen is the only person alive. She cannot really stop us, you know, all alone. What can she do? So yeah, we pushed the tower, but she actually killed all the minions, so we couldn't push the tower, and we had to back off. And then some time has passed, you know, the dragon, Elder Dragon was about to spawn, and these guys are fighting in bot side. All of them is there, so I teleported, and this is the moment, you know, I make that mark, you know, in history. So the rest will be history here. I use my faker skills here, dodging all the abilities. I use my QSS perfectly to not get done up, and I got snared by the Jhin. I tried to use my flashes, came back, got killed him. We all actually just die here, and yeah, the Kog'Maw was the only person alive, so I just watched this guy stand here. And after that, you know, I was about to spawn. The opponents are obviously doing that Baron, right? So I'm just watching this Kog'Maw walk over there to die. Oh, he just dies. Like, damn. The situation we are in right now, you know, is very unfortunate. But I believe, you know, in my teammates this game that we're gonna do something. So it's my first to try and hit the Zoe with her crown now. So she doesn't have her crown no more, but she does still have a crown. And I got ulted by the Jhin, and this Ambessa also makes Mazar to not get killed. And you know, I thought we could actually do something here, but I got pulled in, and I just died here, and you know, it's all over now. Like, just like that, bro. You never really know how things will go out, you know, will play out. So yeah, that's the lesson of the day, you know. Just be a good player. Well, first pick Zoe next time. So yeah, for the first game of the day and also first game of the season, we are defeated, and I give all like to my teammates still. And you know, the elephant in the room is me. I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks, so I apologize for that. You know, I'm not really gonna explain myself because you know I'm Sigma, and look at the stats here. You know, you be the judge of it. And yeah, first game is over. Nothing much else to say, anyways. And yeah, what can I say? You know, GG, Weepy. Second game magamit ay Banakshan. The ADC from my team is the first pick, and the top laner is asking to swap position with me. And of course, I swap position because I'm a nice person. So yeah, if you're gonna join the membership, just so you know, it's gonna be given to a nice person. So you know, join the membership, only $1. Enemy then picks Yumi, and I thought, you know, fuck. But then I saw the Kindred pick, and I was happy. And yes, I just picked Zoe this game because I'm gonna show you guys, you know, the new Cyber Pop Zoe. No, it's not City Girl no more. It's Cyber Pop. No, we're the Cyber Girl. At the beginning of the game, of course, I'm just looking at my skin here, and it's kind of wobbly. It reminds me of an Invincible edit where he wobbles and shit. And yes, I saw the Kindred there place my ward, and nothing happened. In laning phase, I will admit I was kind of egotistical here because I was fighting this guy with no fear. Pure aura fighting. So yeah, use my first lure, and I hit this guy. No, pure aura monster. After fighting this Zuo, I then heal myself because you know I'm the healer, self healer. So yeah, I dodged the wind wall using my first skill, you know, just gawking past over, you know, what the fuck. And inside the tower, I just keep doing that. I was able to hit my third skill, and I made sure, you know, to emote because you know I'm petty as fuck, and the emote's back, so I'ma show him there's levels to this. And yeah, actually recall after that, I didn't really want to fight that guy. I have no mana, and I saw on the map that the Xin Zhao was coming there, so we're gonna kill this guy. You know, me and Xin Zhao must be stopped, but he got killed 1v1, so I emoted on him, you know. And after that, you know, I was just chilling in mid lane. I placed my ward there, hit my first kill for the Zuo, not really, and he's going for all in with the kill, and it's okay, you know, I'm not really worried about anything because I know, you know, in the end, I'm gonna be the winner. Because the winner takes it all, so the loser standing tall, and we just killed this Yasuo. You know, me and Bard and Xin Zhao must be stopped. So use my flash to dodge the first kill of the Yasuo, but it didn't really matter. And I just go for the minions here, and I got Power Bolt and Zhonya's, and I pick Power Bolt because you know I'm not a pussy. I don't go for Zhonya's. You know, whoever picks Zhonya's right there would be a pussy. When the Yasuo came back, my teammates from bot lane are also coming here in mid lane, so no, it's not gonna be a good time for this, so I'm sorry, buddy. You know, if he's watching the video, he's got nothing. You know, he's getting diff. So yeah, I just used my third to hit this guy, and this guy is pretty much dead. You know, what can I say, bro? You know, me and Twitch cannot be stopped, but he actually escapes, and this Kindred is trying to kill the Twitch, and I thought the Twitch would die, but she deals 0 damage, and she uses her ult, wasted that, and she just dies. You know, a fucking fraud. And yeah, again, I was going for the tower planning. I'm getting a lot of money. You know, pure rich. I wish I was rich, but yeah, I used my first skill to hit the Yasuo, and this guy's gonna try and go all in. Me use my flash, and I use my power to dodge his first skill. You know, pure master class. You cannot kill me. And the Xin Zhao is here, so I cancel my recall, and the rest is history. You know, this Yasuo didn't even stop. You know, he didn't even doubt the position that he was in, so I missed my third skill, pure garbage, and it didn't matter. He still died. You know, me deep, bro. And I was not done after that. I go straight here to bot lane. Me and Xin Zhao are still, you know, working together to kill everybody, and I thought I hit my first kill, but I did not use my heal to just escape here. Me and Xin Zhao, you know, lives here because we cannot be stopped, bro. Name a person who can stop me. The Yasuo was able to get the referral while my teammates are doing the dragon, and I go straight to try and fight him, but he was going straight on that. So yeah, I was able to hit everything on this guy, not really, and he's gonna try and kill me, but he cannot kill me, bro. So use this flash, small flash, my dang, this guy's pretty much there on me deep, bro. On me deep, bro. We got the mid tower after that. Since the Yasuo was in bot lane, there's really no point of me going to mid lane no more, so I use my players to hit that Teemo, and I target hit him with my first heal, but instead I go for this Kindred, you know, fucking fraud, and yeah, I go for this. Where's this guy? Where's this random? So yeah, I tried to run away to not get killed, and I went back to heal my teammates here because, you know, I never Once I was alive, this Lucian was trying to push mid lane, so I used my third skill because I thought he would go there on that position, and he did go there, so I used my first skill and I was able to hit this guy, per masterclass, and we're able to kill Lucian per masterclass, like I said, and I used my third skill to hit anybody, and that's not per masterclass. I get the heal, I get this snare, and I don't really know what to do anymore because the opponents are playing behind the pit, so we should do the Baron, maybe not, and I saw the Yasuo, so I used my snare here, for petty reasons, to just fuck with him and slow him up, and we're still doing the Baron, and I don't like this. Hit my third skill to the Kindred, fucking bitch ass. I used my first skill, I was able to hit her, so she should play back so we can secure this Baron. I go for the kill here, I use my first skill, I thought the Kindred is pretty much dead. I use my ult, and basic attack, and the damage was not enough, and this got 2 kills. He actually got 3 kills, so, I'm gonna show him. I will stop him. So yeah, I use my smite, use my ball to dodge the fucking first, per match that. Once I was alive, the opponent got the Baron, so we're back here just defending as much as we can, I was trying to go for this Lucian here, and she should be dead with this third skill if I hit it, but I couldn't really hit it, then I almost died here, but I didn't die because, I'm invincible. Sadly though, even if we try to do anything, they were able to get the mid tower, but not top lane, not on my watch. I go for the Teemo here, use my ulti, my third skill, and he just flies away, so I can't really kill the Teemo, and I'm walking back now. I thought, the fight is over, so I go for the minions there, so they can't push top, so I use my third skill, I hit the Kindred, so I was able to kill this chick, and this Lucian was all alone, so maybe we can kill this guy, even with Yuumi with him, and I used my third skill, I missed it, and he got ulted by the Bard, so I used my fourth skill, Portal Ball, and I couldn't hit him, so I just died here, but luckily, my teammates kills him. Sometime later, the Elder Dragon has spawned again, and I use my Trinket Vision to see, if the opponents are aware of what I'm about to do. I'm gonna try and steal the Elder Dragon, so I keep killing these things, even the shit, and I go for the plant thingy, and I saw them pretty much finishing up, so I try to steal it, and I couldn't steal it, so this team trying to kill me with my third skill, so I hit this guy, and we can actually win the fight here, We might actually win, and we didn't. Wait, we did. Wait, we didn't. Wait, we didn't. This Vayne is dead. Wait, she didn't die. Oh wait, she's dead. Wait, it's over. So yeah, for the second game of the day, another defeat, and I just look at my skin here. Maybe I could use this for a thumbnail, maybe not. Not really sure. It's not really high quality looking, but I still give all like to my teammates here, and I just had to check, the stats of the Yasuo, because he had more money than me, even though, I diff him in mid lane earlier. So I was trying to check where he got all his money here. I was trying to find it on this new end game lobby. They kind of changed the interface for this, but yeah, I found it. They still had more minions taken, more than me. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the analysis. And yeah, if you reached this far in the video, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't. And what can I say, bro? What can I say?